Well, we are about to see if we are even on the day or even worse. We are doing really bad, but I thought I'd get this because it's at least a little bit of content. So we're about to get filled in along, and we need to go 5 points without going 2.5 points against us, or else we lose. And we lose for the day, 150 plus commission plus spread. Yeah, I'll go over the day. I'll go over the day after this. We'll see what happens here. Um, But yeah, I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got to this point. Uh, just yeah, really rough day. Um, and I could close the position right now. I could close every limit order and just walk away down 100. But dude, this is just where I like live example of me where I just struggle to be disciplined. Like I don't have to do this right now, but I've already taken a ton of trades. I've already been over trading. I've already been doing all the bad stuff, and it just feels like an impossible cycle to get out of right now. And it feels like it's even more impossible. Um, let's see how the 12 o'clock candle opens up here. Hopefully, it just rips straight up. But yeah, it just feels like I'm in an impossible predicament here where there is no way that I can get out of here without wagering the rest of the balance I have left. So hopefully just get a breakout above this high, just to push to at least there to get the 5 points. And I'll be even on the day. But yeah, again, man, this is terrible, but I want to start the video like this because I want, the authenticity. I would have to show you guys this anyways. And at least it's a good sweat out. So come on, man. And we're out. Yep. So, I deserve that. I deserve that one. I really do. Unfortunately, probably get over to this high anyways. But I deserve that, man. I absolutely deserve that. And now I have about 2 more losing days left, right? Let me think. 300, 150. So I have 150, 300. And we would have gotten there, it looks like, but we didn't have the margin here. So we got filled in right here, ticked us out here, would have been break-even day right here, but it is what it is, man. I deserve to lose that, and I'm glad that I lost it, honestly. And it shouldn't be like this, man. It shouldn't be like that where I have to do that or trade like that, but I don't know, man. Some days it's just like you just literally just can't stop. Today we had a ton of trades. Don't even need to go over all of them, man. Just crazy. We even were at a point here where we were only down $25. And at that point in the day, I should have just said, "Yo, we're done. Cool." Like we've been over trading. Let's just end the day $25. And now look where we're at. And this is a story I've told a million times where it's just this is a day where I shouldn't lose 167. I shouldn't lose more than 150, right? Because of the commission going to a full contract. This is just horrible, man. And again, like I said, I should have just not even had the limit order there, and I could have just walked away down 94. I would have saved myself $70. $70 I would have saved myself. It just makes me want to it just feels like I cannot get out of this hole. I think that's why I did that revenge trade and just kept revenge trading, because it just seems like I'm in an impossible drawdown that I'll never be able to get out of. So I'm just doing anything I can, right? That's what it all stems from. It just stems from lack of confidence in my own trading. It just stems from all of that, man. And it's really disappointing. It's really unfortunate that I'm still trading like this, because I just don't need to. I don't need to, but it just feels like I'm in an impossible drawdown. Like that extra $70 we just lost on that trade for no reason. That is a decent winning trade on 1 micro. When I go back to my regular size, when I go back to 1 micro tomorrow, right? These are why, and everyone always comments that the actual idiots in the comment section, the actual idiots that say your losing days are bigger than your green days, because my green days I follow my rules, right? I take a few trades and I have a green day and I have a green day, right? I follow my rules here. I'm losing 150 because I'm not following my rules. I'm losing 150 because I'm taking 22 trades. I'm losing 150. I'm losing more because I'm breaking my rules. I'm taking multiple losses. And oh my gosh, dude, it's just like never ending. It feels like I'm never gonna get out of drawdown. But I'm not even negative on the process and anything like that. I'm more so just very mentally down on the fact that I it was on me today, right? It was on me. I didn't have to do what I did. That's where I'm disappointed. I'm not worried about the trading not working. I'm not negative on any of that. I'm disappointed with myself for the decisions I made. I made bad decisions. And dude, it's like the drawdown is just, it just makes you, I don't know, force things, man. And I had a really, really, really nice trade. And I was trying to get to the new week opening gap today. This was my target from the last week. There's some liquidity above. I really wanted to see that. So I took a nice trade here. I waited, we came down, we swept out these lows right here, held this 30-second imbalance, and then we got a nice, very nice 30-second inversion right here with a 1 minute change in state delivery. This was my entry point right here. 1 minute CISD. I got in on this trade. I had already taken a bad loss right here, but I got in on the trade with my proper sizing, 1 micro, and I wanted the new week gap, and I could have just held for the new week gap, and I could have just left my stop loss, not even move it to break even or anything, just have my stop loss here, and we would have had a nice trade, and we would have had it up on the day, and that's where the day would have been done. Price action wasn't very good today. It was really slow, choppy, slow climb up. I really just, we were just trending up all this way up, right? Tricky day there, but it wasn't impossible, right? And that's why I keep showing up, is because I can see it. I can see these things repeat. I can see that it's possible. I just get in my own way over and over and over and over and just self-implode for no reason, literally for no reason. That's why I started this video with what I was doing, so you guys could get a visual representation of just the degeneracy that I can't overcome. And it's like, again, I was literally saying, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't, whatever. Like, literally, let's see, something. If I would have just gone off this one, I would have been, oh my gosh. I mean, oh well, right? Oh well. But if I was planning originally to break out along these highs here, and if you notice here, this candle would tap us in here, and it would never have gone against us enough, and we would have gotten our even day. But again, I don't deserve that though, so I don't deserve it, but it's just like, it kind of is unfortunate. But this was the trade that I liked. We had a 1 minute inversion, 30-second inversion. We have the change state delivery after rebalancing to this order block on the 5 minute. The 5 minute order block, we're in an uptrend. We had an SMT at these lows. We were bullish. Everything was bullish about this chart. We had a new week gap. That the main reason why I was targeting this is just because of these highs right here. So this was actually my main target right there. The highs that we left in the new week gap. We haven't filled this new week gap yet, which is why, again, I was still bullish. And if we would have targeted that high, even better trade, right? But it would just taken a lot longer. But then we just got caught up and lost in the sauce, honestly. We just got lost in it. We weren't even down much, right? We weren't even down much until right at the end. We were barely down. We were just chasing like 20 bucks. We were down 24. Then we took a little terrible scalp, made like a few bucks at break even. Then I was in profit on the day. I was literally in profit on the day. And then I lose I lose, and I try and get back in, and I lose again, and then I make back the 15 negative, and then I lose a little more, trying to get back, right? Just trying to get these losses back for no reason. For literally no reason. 10-13. Where's 10-13? Look at 10-13. 10-13. This is the trade that got me back to even. I was in this trade. 10-13, right? Entry point. We got out somewhere. I can't remember exactly, but we got out because we were scared, because we were trying to make our money back. And we made our money back, so we did our job. And this was the trade. After this Newey gap got hit, that's the objective for the day. I step away. That's my rules. But then this is what happened, right? This is what happened right here. We had this 5-minute gap that we printed. We printed a 5-minute bullish fair value gap. And then I was even on the day, and I wanted to see this Newey gap get filled. So what did I do? I took this inversion right here. And because I wanted to get back in the move, because I got out early, right? The same mistakes I make all the time. Got out early. Boom, stop there, wherever I had it. Probably had it like here, right? Trying to target this high, trying to target this at least, go break even here. I was trying to make a little bit. I was trying to make 14 points, right? What are my rules? I always talk about don't get back into a trade after you exit early, especially after we hit this high. Are you kidding me? I get in, I lose. And then I want to make it back again, and again, and again, and again. And after that, after we lose there, we were never positive again. We were never green again, right? But we did better, right? We were even. Then we saw the setup. Oh my gosh, I can get it. I can make some money. Lose, of course. Lose again. We got a winner. I don't really even know what we did there to get that winner, but we won some, but it wasn't enough because I'm still at $15. And I started increasing my size. I started trading 2 micros, then 5 micros, then a full contract because I couldn't control myself. So we lose, then we win it back, and we're just hovering between this, right? And it's like, when am I going to stop? And I was telling myself here I need to be done. Why? Because I broke my rules already. Because I didn't hold my take profit. So I should have been done right there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is a $160 swing today. $160 swing from stopping here, being disciplined, stopping here when price action wasn't favorable. My objective was hit. I was already trading bad. I could have just stepped away right there. But instead, we don't step away until we lose $167. And we lose, and then we come here, and it's like, okay, $15 negative. It's so what? It's not even. That's not even like a losing day. It's just trading bad, over trading. Just get out of the market. That's all I had to do was just step away. That's all I had to do was just turn off my computer and just step away. We try again. Oh, just a little small paper cut, just $15 more. We try again. Oh, 58. I don't want to end at 58. I'll give it one more try, and then we'll stop then. Oh, that one more try. Okay, 21. I don't want to end on 21. Okay, we get a break-even trade. Okay, cool. No harm, no foul. Let's try again. A little small loss, a little paper cut. Boom, lost. Now I try, and then I make back to 25. And I could step away because we were just down 72. Okay, we did our job. We made a little bit back, right? We're breaking our rules. Just get off the charts. Then we try again. We lose. And now we're at 94. And just step away. Just step away. Who cares if you make back the 94? Because if you don't make back the 94, you got to make back the 167 another time. And we lose. And then you guys saw, and we lose again. So I got what I deserve. Don't get me wrong. I got what I deserve, man. It's justice. But all I had to do was just be smart. All I had to do was wait for the good setups. All I had to do was just be done after my objective was hit, after I was already trading bad. All I had to do was just step away and follow my rules. And that's all I have to do. And now we're back into deep drawdown. We're back down to a $450, right? So, all right, 451 divided by 150. We have 3 days of losing. That's it. That's all we can do of this type of loss. So this account's probably going to last the rest of this month. And hopefully we can turn it around, man. I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to stop trading. I'm not going to whatever. But dude, why? Why is it? And again, it's like people are going to say all this, like, it's not, it's not, it's not, it's not, unless you've been in this situation before, and really, like, trust me, I know my strategy works. I've back tested it. I have a year's worth of data on it. I have all my journals from the past. I know it works. I know it works. I know it works when I stay patient, when I follow my rules, when I do what I need to do, when I don't close the trade early. I know it works. That's why it's so frustrating, is because I know what I'm doing works. And I don't care who's going to tell me that doesn't work and who's going to tell me that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care. Unless you've been in my shoes where you know what you're looking for works, but you just can't control yourself. That is where I'm at. I don't have any level of self-control. And that's the frustrating piece. Because you don't have to believe me. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to whatever, right? So you don't have to believe me. I don't care if you do believe me. But when I say I know what I'm looking for, I know what I'm doing, I know it works. That's why it's so frustrating, because I know it works. But yet I choose to make bad decisions. I choose to overtrade. I choose to over leverage. I choose to break my rules. It's unacceptable. Oh man, dude. It's actually unacceptable. It's just fear. It's just that, why did I close this trade early over here that we really liked? That would have worked, right? It would have worked again, shocker. Why did I close that trade? Because I was afraid. I was afraid to lose again. I was afraid to have a red day. I was afraid that it might not work. I've been afraid for so long. I've been afraid for so long trading. That's like the one thing I hate about trading, is how mentally fearful it is. It's the hardest thing to just let go of fear and not let the fear hold me back. I've let fear hold me back in so many aspects of my life. What am I so afraid of? A red day? I had a red day anyways. Why am I so afraid to let the red day be from a real trade? Why am I so much more willing to have a red day on a gamble than I am willing to have a red day on a real trade? If we would have lost this trade, guess what? Guess what? Guess what we would have lost? $50. $50. And we were only down 20, we were down $70. And then we just step away. Oh, this is our third trade for the day. Done. Cool, it didn't work, whatever. I'm done for the day, okay, $70. We lost more money when we didn't have a setup. I've lost more money from gambling and random setups than I have ever lost taking a real setup and letting my stop loss get hit. Why am I so afraid? Why am I so afraid? I cannot figure it out. I have to figure it out. I have to figure out what is going on. Because it's just all my self-control. It's not me reading the market. If it was me reading the market, why am I always finding great setups? Why did I find, if I just held this trade right at like the end of the macro, right? We just hold the trade, it would have worked out. That's not a coincidence. What was that for? A 2-to-1 risk to reward, a little bit over. But I can't handle this. I can't handle this. And not move to break even, and not close the trade, and not trim my stop, and not try and re-enter, and not try and... Why? Why can't I just do the right things? And I bet that this is a good short right here. 2 minute, let's see. I'll enter and then we'll see if it's right. 2 minute inversion, swept the high. Low beneath. See what we got here on the 5 minute. We're in a 5 minute gap, so this is not the greatest. Inverse the 3 minute. So we will partial out that low and hold for lower. We have equal lows below. But yeah, maybe this isn't the greatest, but my point being, man, what am I so afraid of? Why am I so afraid to just lose on the good setups? It's driving me insane. Because there is no reason at all. If I was in this trade on a real account, right? What would I do? How would I actually manage this trade? Without any emotions involved, how would I manage this trade? I would either scale this low and go break even, or I would just go break even. What would I do if I had no emotions? I would have my stop probably above this high. Right there. I could probably maybe move it here, but I'm going to choose to put it this high. What else? Probably partial here. Why? Because we've been trending up all day, right? So why go against the trend? Partial, get a break even. But if I was in this trade and the account actually mattered to me, what would I be doing? I would be, oh my gosh, wait, can I move my stop here? That's what I would tell myself. No, because that's not where your stop goes. There's no reason for your stop to be there. Put it above these inversions, right? Put it above these order blocks so that if it stops you out, you were wrong, not just impatient. What would I do here? I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, if we can just hit this low, I'll go break even because I'm so scared. So scared to lose. I'm so afraid to lose, I don't even let myself win. And yeah, this isn't a great trade because we've been trending up all day. They've been 5 minute gap. Almost inversed it, but yeah. It's just, when is it going to finally just be, you know what, I'm not afraid anymore, right? What does that mean? Well, who says that in a movie? I'm not afraid anymore. Gosh, where's that from? Am I an idiot? Someone help me out, man. What movie is that from? Where the kid, they say, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm gonna look it up here just in case it's copyright. I'm gonna move it over here. I'm not afraid anymore. Oh my gosh, how did I not remember that? Macaulay Culkin, man, Home Alone. He said, I'm not afraid anymore. Right? I gotta start being like Kevin McAllister, man. I can't be so afraid. And actually, this is probably a long setup, this inversion right here. Go long. If I was long off this close, I would go break even this high. Why? Well, we're trending up, right? We're trending up on the day. We have a 5 minute gap. We are holding and we get a inversion for value gap. We would hit the break even high. So I would be break even, which would be at this low. If we got in when we were supposed to, we were obviously busy. It's not a real trade. We would take profit this high, and we would probably, we'd take profit that high, and we would just let it run or go. But I've got to start being like Macaulay Culkin, man. I can't be so afraid all the time. Because, again, like I said, man, we've been trading this account here. This account's up. It's a paper account. But we've traded a lot. We have a lot of trading days, right? Like, we have a really good month here. And it's not just this month. I traded this month. in this month. And yeah, we change our size around, which we don't take it seriously. But I don't just keep resetting this account. And I know that doesn't really mean anything. It's not really that. It's not impressive or anything. I'm just saying, like, and this looks like it's going to be a break-even trade, but it's just clearly, there's just a disconnect between right for wrong for me, fear and no fear. Once I can get those two things under control, and unfortunately, man, it is really difficult. I'm gonna remain positive, but just end on the fact that, man, I want you guys to remember, man, we got close to getting break even there. I want you guys to remember, man, that everybody you see doing this isn't making money, man. So if you have a bad day, remember, 99% of people fail. Not because that's a fun number to throw out, not because, whatever, right? 99% of people fail because 99% of people fail. Because it's hard. Because every kid you see online that's trading, that talks about their funded account, they're not making money. 99%. I hate to break it to you, 99% aren't making a dollar trading. They might get a payout here and there that they post online, but guess what? They spent $15,000 in funded accounts last year, and they have $4,000, $5,000 in payouts. That's not profitable. That just means they got a payout, right? I could go tomorrow on the account that's fresh, right here, this XFA. I could go on this account right here, and guess what I could do? I could go in 2 full contracts off open, risk the entire $2,000 balance, go for a 1-to-1 RR, right? Hit the 1-to-1 RR, make $2,000 because we just longed off open or something, make $2,000, and then what do? We go in and we scalp for $200 until we hit the $200 days, and then guess what? We can get a payout. Payouts don't mean anything, man. The only thing that means anything is following your rules, staying disciplined, and actually doing. Wow. Guess Trump's starting to talk. Wow. That's insane. It's not even that big of a move, but it's kind of crazy. My point being, man, remember that when you're struggling and when it's hard and when you're doubting yourself, remember that 99% of every other person doing this is struggling just as bad, if not even worse. So, and what's really crazy, is that almost half of the people that are that 1% that make money trading somehow find my videos every day and can comment on them. And it's really, I guess that's why I post YouTube videos, is because, I'm trying to find all the 1%ers. I get about 100 of them a day that, that are just the 1% of traders that just make money trading constantly for a living, right? That, I just attract those people, I guess, right? Leads me to conclude, man, that's my mission statement on this YouTube channel, is to just keep posting until it works. For you guys to see what it's like, man, because I want you guys to see when I do become a 1%er. I want you guys to see the years that it took of me being a 99%er. And when we're a 1%er, it'll be great because we can actually walk the walk, talk the talk. I don't really have anything to say, man. I'm tired of sitting here. It's hard to stay positive on days like this, but I said I'll never be negative again. Because what's being negative going to do for me? Really? What's it going to do? Absolutely nothing. So we'll be back tomorrow. The account's not gone. And it's just another day, man. They keep trying to get better, keep trying to practice, keep learning. Because the snowball will be quick, man. When we're doing it, when we're following the rules, when we're consistent, when we're confident, it's going to be quick. It's going to be like this. Success. So I got to just pay my dues, man, and then come back when it's my turn. With a point to prove. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. I appreciate the support. Oh, my gosh. I almost forgot. We hit another 250 subscribers on the channel. That's 3,750 plus now. And that means we put a quarter in the jar. We put a quarter for every 250 subscribers. We're close to 4,000 subscribers, which would be 16 quarters. So that means this is quarter number 15. And this is looks like an aeroplane flyer. 2021 airman coin. Wow, it's pretty cool. Alabama, an Alabama airman coin right there. And yeah, man, here we go. Here goes nothing. It's in there with everybody else. Starting to get a little bit of shape at the bottom. And there we go. Thank you guys for that. Another day on the journey, man. Another beautiful day in paradise. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys had a better day than me. And yeah. Always more opportunities. It's not the end of the world, man. It's just trading, right? At the end of the day, it's just trading, bro. It's just money. It doesn't matter. It's a secret. That's a secret for you guys. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Remember that. Remember, this doesn't matter. Remember, this doesn't matter. It's not real. It's just trading is not your life, right? Remember, there's being a human and then there's being a trader. It's not the same thing. See you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.